Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully this will be a short video. This is just like not a tutorial, but like some tips and tricks. So I've been doing UGC for a couple of years, and I just want to talk about Upwork as a platform. There are other ways to do UGC, but I'm only going to be talking about Upwork in this video. All right, so Upwork. Getting started is probably the hardest part. And understanding how the platform works is like also kind of like difficult, I guess. Or there's a learning curve to it. The first thing I would say is obviously make your profile look good, your portfolio. There are things you can like upload, for example, like an introduction video. There's a section where you can upload introduction videos. I would suggest you do that so they have something to look at. There's also like a section where you can upload samples of your work for others to see. I think the main thing is also like where you put your bio, the description. You want to be pretty concise and get to the point, but also like let them know enough about you for them to want to like, you know, send you a interview or a proposal. So there are two ways. One, you can use your own connects. There's this like currency on Upwork called connects, and you can use that to bid for like job postings, and you can get jobs that way if they were to reach out after you bid. Personally, I don't really like bidding that much. It never really worked for me. Most of the jobs I've received are usually from them reaching out to me. So they even say it on Upwork that most of the more success through them interviewing you from them reaching out to you more than you trying to reach out to them. I'm not saying like don't use your connects and don't like apply for other job postings or anything like that. Like do that if you have the connects, but I would not recommend like spending money for like premium or like spending money to buy more connects just to, you know, apply to more job postings. I would not recommend that. Do the best you can because honestly it's a waste of money if you ever do any of that. Wait for them to reach out to you, and then whatever connects you do have, you can spend those, but do not spend money on more. The next thing I'm going to talk about is how to really get the ball rolling. So at the beginning, I even made this mistake, and this is me like telling you don't make the same mistake as me. So for me, I did UGC, which you probably can see in the job title, but I also did voice acting and voiceovers and stuff like that. So there are a lot of like companies who pay like very little for you to like do voice, to borrow your voice to train AI. So it would be, as an example, it would be like power on, but then they'll want you to say it in 5 different tones and like urgency. So it'd be like a calm, slow tone, power on. And then they'll want you to be like more rushed and agitated, power on, like that. And then they'll make you do a bunch of that for like, I don't know, like an hour, and they'll only pay you like, I don't know, $10. Stuff like that. At first, I never took on any jobs that paid me like little to nothing because I didn't see the value in it, and obviously it was not what I was looking for. I was looking to do like UGC and actual voice acting and actual voiceovers, right? But then something clicked in my head, and I thought like, hey, when I look at other people's profiles, by the way, do this. I want you to make a separate Upwork account as if you're the employer, as if you're the client looking for people to help you, right? Because then you can look at other people's Upwork profiles and get an idea of how you should make your portfolio and how you should like write things. And yeah, so that's one thing. So do make like a separate account just to like look at other people's portfolios to get an idea of how yours should look. But anyways, so in the beginning, I thought like I wouldn't want to do like those low paying jobs because it was like not worth my time, and like what am I going to do with $5, $10, right? But that's wrong. So you want your profile to look like you're getting jobs. You want it to look like people are hiring you, or people are willing to spend money to hire you. So even though you're getting offers for like little to nothing, do them. Because you don't know if they will give you a 5-star review. Now those 5-star reviews are very important, okay? I think the moment I got 3 reviews that were kind of like in the 5-star range, the ball was rolling. I started getting more and more offers, more and more people wanting to hire me. So even though they're like really crappy jobs or like really low paying, do them. Collect those 5-star reviews and show that you are getting like hired, and show that you are actually wanted, I guess. And that will get the ball rolling. And that's basically the biggest tip I could give anyone when it comes to Upwork. Like literally, even if it's not even like something you want to do. Because I was like, hey, if I can collect more 5-star reviews, that's pretty good. Next tip I would give is to really reel them in. And what I mean by that is, if you send out connects and they do like reach out to ask for samples and stuff like that, do send them samples of your past work. Even if you don't have any, just make one up on the spot. Like just film a random video. Since we're talking about UGCs, yeah, just film a random UGC video. Like, I don't know, like this, oh my god, look at this product, this flashlight, this light thing. It's like, it's almost like a portable ring light, but better because you can clip it on your phone, you know. Just do a random UGC video, send it to them so you have a sample on hand. And so that's one thing. Never not send them samples. If they ask for samples of your past work, send them something so they have something to look at, so they get like an idea of what your vibe is like, how you talk, how you enunciate, how you convey words. And sometimes they'll even give you like a sample script to work off of. Speaking of samples, this is going to be my next tip, is if they're not sure whether or not they want to hire you, offer them to do a sample video. I do this all the time. So I'm like, hey, this is my past UGC samples that I can give you. If this is not what you're looking for, I can always film a sample video for you on the side to see if you like it or not. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it. Most oftentimes they will say yes to the sample video. So you can film them like a sample video, and they will often give you a script and what their product is about. It doesn't have to be like a physical product. Sometimes it's digital. Sometimes it's about this new app they're making. It could be about a video game. It could be a website. It could be anything. So film the sample video as good to like as well as you can, to the best of your capabilities, with like the little info that they give you. Because sometimes they will make you film a sample video, but they won't even give you like their product. I don't know if that makes sense. Like sometimes they'll be like, I want it to kind of look like this, but they're not gonna give you like the screenshots or like the videos to work off of. But you just have to work with what you can and give them the best sample video you can possibly do. So you do that, and then they're like, oh wow, oh, the sample video is pretty good, actually, yeah, maybe we can start the contract now. And then they'll sometimes start the contract. Oftentimes though, they are willing to pay for the sample video. Not a lot. I think the most that I've gotten paid for a sample video was like $100, which is on the higher end, because most sample videos that you send through won't be that much. It will be like, I think I've had as low as $5 where they pay me for a sample video. But you take what you can, and if they like the sample video, they will hire you on the spot to do the actual thing, right? I do want to mention though, if you are filming sample videos for free, they're not going to reimburse you for even the sample video. You can watermark it. Not something like all across the screen so they can't even see your face, but something like a little watermark. And you know, if they end up liking that sample video and that sample video is something that they want to use right off the bat, then you can always like send it to them again without the watermark, you know? Just I'm not saying all companies or all brands do this, but sometimes they will just take it and use it, right? Obviously, Upwork is a very regulated platform, so usually they won't do that. But, yeah, you never know. So with revisions, be coachable. Like, don't take the revisions and be like aggressive or angry about it, or like, you know, if they want something revised, even if it means you have to film the whole entire thing again, just do it. Just do it. Like, it's a job at the end of the day. Even if it's like ridiculous, like they want you to, like, even if that UGC video took you like 5 hours to film and you have to redo the whole thing, just do it. I mean, it feels like self-explanatory or like something obvious, but some people don't take revisions lightly. They get kind of like offended or like upset. Just do the revisions. Thank you for watching this video. I don't know if it's helpful or not, but I mean, I landed my first 4-digit UGC deal the other day, so I thought I'd make this video. Yeah. yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the video or if it's helpful, do like it, I guess. And I don't know, if you want more like tips and tricks and tutorials, subscribe. See you all next time.